So supposedly he's coming out with a diss track like about Cameron. So I'm eager like to hear that.
He got 3 diss tracks. I heard them.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, nah. You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
Nah.
it's coming from it's coming from an actor who's really not about like that life. So if he's coming out with some diss tracks, I mean, hey, you gotta give him a E for effort. You know what I mean?
All right. So what I've learned in the last 2 weeks with this with the boxing and just people in general,
Mm-hmm.
I've learned that motherfuckers would just do anything to be in the algorithm, bro. Like anything. Like would say anything, would do anything. You know what I mean? I see people getting beat up for, pennies. I see women like I don't know if you've seen it. There's a chick on Twitch. She's a dyke. She's taking over the internet because she's doing like nothing but naked shit everywhere, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's just the only way you can be successful in this game is if you're some type of controversial. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like, you can't be humble. You can't be showing love. You can't be positive. You can't do none of that shit, bro. None of that shit. It just doesn't work, bro. I don't understand.
I mean, like with Cameron's always been petty anyway since Jump Street. So I
I,
mean, are we
he's so
are
good.
we surprised? I mean, we're not surprised, are we?
Nah,
No.
but all right. So, but this is like all right. So
But
hold on.
like what Cameron did to Gooden, I mean, he flew him out to Miami for supposedly a movie role for no movie. It wasn't a movie role. That
Yo,
is crazy.
bro, hold on. Let Cameron explain it, bro, because this shit
I got a
is
new thing now
wild,
that I'm
bro.
doing. It's called Book My
Crazy.
Ops. And what I did was this. I know somebody that knows somebody that know him. I know that sound like one of somebody, my man Had Ice rap battles. I know somebody that knows somebody that knows him. And I'm like, yo, how much he charge you for a day to shoot a movie? He said he charged me like $1,200. But I could probably tell him you need a favor. I said, tell him I need a favor. Tell him we got $3,000 for him. So my man called the nigga that knew him, and I booked the nigga. And he came to shoot a scene for a movie for $3,000. Could have gotten for $1,500. I gave him a bonus for $3,000. And there's no movie coming out. But I got the footage. And I got the paperwork of you signing off on me posting this today. So everybody's gonna see Omar Gooden right now in a minute. Shooting a scene for a movie that's never coming out because I was bored. I didn't have nothing else to do. And I was thinking to myself, all I do is book a plane ticket, give him $3,000 in a hotel. I spend more on floor seats when I go to the basketball game, nigga.
That's killer. That's killer, baby. That's killer. I love it.
Hey, yo, bro. This shit. But here's where I'm at with it, bro. Right? Because I'm thinking the nigga booked my plane ticket to Miami. If he wanted to be, why didn't he book it somewhere miserable? Like, why didn't he book it in Arkansas or like fucking Dakota, North Dakota? Like, you booked it where he has $3,000 to go. He's Cuban Gooding Jr.'s fucking brother. So you know he's Mo from Smart Guy. Like, he's gonna go into some bar, he's gonna get known. He probably got booked for a show out there somewhere, and he got $3,000 to spend on you.
I mean, I think he wanted to be as petty as possible, but you know, it was a good petty. You know,
All right. How would you feel if here's my thing? Where's the lawyers when you signing these contracts, bro?
I mean, well, he did say that he signed a contract there, so maybe in the fine print there was something that he didn't read. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Check this out, bro. Cameron shared a lot of footage, a lot of people seen it and everything. Yo, bro, Cameron is such a troll. I don't know how this works for Cameron because this scene, you tell me how this scene looks, but Cameron's trolling right here. This is behind the scenes. Cameron had a camera on this dude behind the scenes, signing everything and fucking doing this. But check this out. Check this out. Watch this.
Niggas still there. Nigga doing push-ups at 6 in the morning. It's crazy.
Yo, hey yo, the movie's called Killer in Spanish. He has these niggas talking shit about him. He has he has this nigga doing push-ups at 6 o'clock in the morning in Miami.
Yo,
Did you see it?
Yeah, if there's somebody that, if you would guess, that would do some shit like that, it will be Cameron. It'll be Cameron. Like, come on, like you don't fuck around with him and 50 Cent is the two niggas that you don't mess around with because they have no chill button at all, especially 50. Like when 50 supposedly brought like the first like
50's
the
the
10
king.
rows of a Ja Rule concert, so like nobody would be like in the front. That's crazy.
But that's my thing too. So right. So when do you think like you bought the first 10 rows, so that means you could give out tickets. My fucking camera's going out. You could give out tickets. So you got the 10 rows to give out tickets. Those are bought. Like, I don't know how that goes. I don't know. So these niggas petty is rich nigga petty.
I don't think that 50 Cent like even cared about the bread. Fuck the bread, because like I think he bought them shits like off of Groupon. They were like on fucking sale, like a fucking discount. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so he really didn't care. You know,
bro. To say you booked the nigga. I mean, this is how easy niggas could get touched too. They got to think about, people got to think about how dangerous this shit could be.
I mean, yeah.
This could have turned out way different. Way different. So if you're easy to get in touch with and booked, you know, because in New York, when we book our ops, that means a whole different thing than what Cameron did and went and booked his op.
Well, for Cameron, like said it himself, you know, it was a friend of a friend of a friend that they both know. And I mean, and he booked him like through his friend. I mean, anybody would have done it. You know what I'm saying? Because like that person is not gonna do like their fucking like their research on it because it's coming from his friend.
Right.
You know what I mean? So of course he was like, all right, cool. Like fucking like my man just fucking got me like this gig, you know what I'm saying? Cool. I'm gonna go do this, you know?
So we all seen some footage. I'm not gonna show it because I don't want to get like this part, or I'm trying to monetize whatever. But I am gonna show Omar's reaction. Now, to be honest, bro, I think he's just trying to laugh it off. But I don't know. You let me know if the nigga seem irritated or he really think he going like, I don't know. Let me know.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Hey, I have to, this is serious here because I got to address this right away because people call me. I have to send an apology. Hold on, give me a minute. I have to apologize for what I'm about to do to this nigga on this music. It's gonna be diabolical. First of all, thank you, brother. Thank you. You are next level. A free trip to Miami, $2,500 in my pocket to do some push-ups with my shirt off. Thank you. And knowing that garbage ain't coming out is even better. Show it on your little show all you want if you need ratings that bad. I'm almost 50, nigga. You think I give a fuck about man boobs and the titty? I ain't never said I was in shape. Who gives a shit about that, nigga? I'm a grown-ass man, nigga. It was funny, though. I've been laughing. I've been with the shirt down, with the... I've been laughing all morning. My niggas is mad. Nigga, calm down, nigga. It's clear you're not a rapper no more. You've decided to give up rap and just try to crack jokes. No, I'm not coming on your show. I'm not helping your ratings no more. But thank you. No bullshit. Thank you. This is about selling. It's about selling records and you getting ratings. If you don't think they tuning in for what I'm about to do, nigga, thank you, my nigga. And thank you. Book me for some more shit. I've never been to Ibiza. Book me for that, nigga. $2,500. That's not one scene, in and out. Send me wherever you want, my boy. Keep booking. I'm gonna keep spinning it. And I got some push-ups here, nigga. Needed them.
Cuban Gooding responds to Cameron booking him for a fake movie. Omar played it cool after the pranks.
I mean,
I
he's taking
don't
it in
know,
stride,
bro.
bro. It's just like you said. He got his little money. He flew to Miami for free. He did some push-ups and went home. Book me, Cameron. I'll do it too.
Yo, Warren, book me, bro. Please, I would have that would have been no fucking problem, bro. Damn, my whole light just fucking fell off. But yeah, I would have had no problem going to Miami, bro. You had to book this nigga in like South Dakota. Like you should have waited until like the winter. Like had this nigga cold, uncomfortable. Had this nigga like in a warehouse with like no windows. Like fucking, bro. It would have been better if the circumstances was worse. Cameron really played it very nicely because I feel like it could have been way worse, bro. But
Oh yeah,
I think this is the I think this goes for I think this could go for the troll of the year.
so far.
I think the only thing that can outro this is if Diddy gets out this year and just makes a whole video to 50 Cent like I had your baby mom, nigga. I had your baby mom. Take that. Yo. So yo, WNBA been wilding.
Yeah,
They've
man.
been wilding. Yo, did they ever catch the dude?
I read somewhere that they got somebody, but there wasn't really much of a story like on it, you know.
So you telling me you going to a WNBA game to troll, right? And you throw a fake penis, and out of every person you can hit, you niggas hit a preteen.
Yeah.
Out of everyone you can hit, my nigga. Now, this is my thing. This is my question. Do they got to register as a pedophile now?
I could see how the police would definitely try and would do that. I'm not sure if the charges like would stick, but um
Bro, could you imagine saying, yo, bro, you got $16? Yeah. You want to go throw a dildo at a WNBA game? Yeah. Like, all right, bro. Here, take this and throw it as hard as you can, bro. And you just decide to just catch a petty fucking charge. Like, come on, bro. Like, yo,
but
to say that you get a charge like that.
but the thing is that this is now the fourth time that it's happened.
Yeah.
So is this a thing now? Like, is this in the blog somewhere as to say, yo, I want like everybody to throw a dildo up in the WNBA game? Like, where's this coming from? Like, why a dildo? I'm a little lost there because most of these girls are all
I
get
think it's
are
because there's
like
a
all
lot of
gay, right?
studs in the.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
maybe because there's a lot of studs in the WNBA.
I don't know. It's that's a real touchy subject there, but still, you know, I just don't understand why a dildo. It's just stupid. and and yeah, and you know what? Like the shit hit like a little girl, bro.
I think right now, you know what, this is like the best thing for the WNBA.
This is the most coverage that it's gotten like this season.
It's horrible.
Crazy. Ay, yeah, yeah. It's a crazy world, my
Yo, is
brother.
my camera fucking up on your end, bro?
It's a little blurry. It's a little blurry, and your audio was coming in and out.
Hold on.
Hold
I don't
up.
know why. I got this new fucking whatchamacallit.
Hold up. Mm.
Did that work?
Talk. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me? Check,
Yes,
check,
sir.
1 2 1 2.
Yes, yes.
All right, bet. All right, bet. So, yeah, bro. Look, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The WNBA is about to make an example out of somebody if they get caught throwing these dildos. Because they're not gonna have it. It's not gonna be a pretty sight for the person that gets caught, just because they're gonna want it to stop, and they're gonna want to make an example out of the person that gets caught. So I suggest, if you thinking about throwing any type of straps in the WNBA and try to hit that court or another preteen, bro, watch it, bro. Y'all better put some respect on the women's names. We need to start taking that sport a little bit more serious. And it's sad that this is happening for real. And like, we're paying more attention for dildos and strap-ons on the court than what's going on. It's fucking crazy, bro. Sick.
So nobody saw who threw it. Nobody saw who's been throwing it because it's more than one person. So it's
I'm sure these stadiums and shits got like face recognition, no?
oh yeah, everywhere there's cameras and scanners. Fucking like the works. You mean to tell me? So somebody went through security with a dildo. So when they say like to empty out
With
like
a
the
whole
bottle,
dildo.
you know, a whole dildo. It's
Where did he
empty.
hide it? Where did they hide it?
They boofed it. They
Hey
boofed
yo,
it.
like yo, bro. All right, yo, bro. That is the question of the night. I have a question of the night. The question of the night is: gay people overprivileged?
Mm. Um.
And by the way, because I didn't do the intro, we are not gangsters. We are not journalists. We are really not even podcasters. We are not for the week. And we gonna talk about shit. We don't care if we get motherfucking banned. And we don't care if we get motherfucking nigga. We gonna talk about it. Oh, we gonna talk about it today, bro. Because I'm traumatized today and I need compensation. I might have a lawsuit on my hand, bro. But go ahead. Let me know. Let me know your answer.
I mean, it's definitely a different time. 2025 is all different. You know what I mean? It's not like it's 1995. Um, each year up in my job, I have to do a sexual like harassment course because it's mandated by New York City, like to do, you know. And each year, I mean, I learn something new. I learned that there's another gender and a binary, non-binary, he, she, her, him. Um, I mean, it's a lot for me to to remember and know what's what and who's who. You know. But hey, man, like to each person like his own. Don't care. You know what I mean? You could do what you do, just don't bring that around me. You know what I mean? And that's it, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be, gay or whatever, that's your thing. You know what I mean? But just do it over there. Don't be gay around me because I don't roll like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know, uh, I think that they're definitely more out in the open and they don't really care about nothing anymore. They have their own parades, they have their own rallies, they have their own like the fucking offices and or, or organizations and foundations and all that. So I mean, yeah, they're out up in the open and they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But do I think that they're over privileged? I mean, I just don't know from. I think that they are free and out and more out in the open as they were maybe 10, 15, or 20 years ago. Yes, definitely. You know what I mean? So with that, you know what I mean, brings more o- openness and boldness. You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
You know?
Nah, go, my bad, my bad, my bad.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had
Yeah, man. That's a mega pause.
to. Pause.
Um, you know, that's just what the hell it is. But it's just like I said, I'm from the old school. You know what I mean? If you want to be that, that's great. Just keep it away, like for me. You know what I'm saying? And like with girls, I mean, it's a little different. You know, but because with girls, like when we see it, it's like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me none or affect me none, like in no way. But now when you have all these new genders that I really are confused about, you know what I mean? And frankly, I don't want to know about it. Just I'm good with it. Just keep it over there. You know what I'm saying? But like with girls and lesbians and it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't mind it. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't bother us none. But with guys, you know what I'm saying? It's a little it's a little crazy.
Well, nah, you
Es-
know what?
especially like if you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because there's all different types you know, of gay. You know what I'm saying? One, you definitely have like the eccentric, dudes that just are out there up and open and they talk like real feminine and they look real feminine. You know what I'm saying? And then you have like the undercover dudes who you don't know. And those are the ones that you got to watch out for because you don't know if they're part of your team or they part of your football team or your fucking, you know what I'm saying? So I guess, man, but it depends on how each person like looks at it. But again, you know what I mean? It doesn't bother me none. Just keep your business away from me and we'll be fine. Now, what do you think about it, Mr.
um,
Burrow?
so here's where I have an issue with my motherfucking my cameras. I don't know. This laptop gotta go. It's gotta be the laptop. Can you hear me?
I hear you with a little echo and a
Yo,
little. I hear you with a little echo and a delay, and your camera's blurry. Like if,
are we good?
yeah, is your internet
Can
good
you hear
over
me?
there? Yeah, I could hear you.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
All right, my bad. I'm delayed as fuck. The LGBT community is like, no, nigga, you're not getting this message out. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to switch this.
I
Probably gonna
can
have to
hear you,
switch
brother.
labs. Hold on. Let me switch laptops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. What's up, everybody out there? We're here. How's everybody doing? Big shout out to everybody on the chat. Yatu Sabe Creations, what's good? Everybody out there listening, get your merch with Yatu Sabe Creations. They do good work. Big shout out to all our sponsors. Plug, you know. We waiting for Burry to get back, change his laptop. A lot of topics here today.
All right, my bad. Is it better?
Yes, it's better.
taking his laptop the fuck back, bro. I'm taking this laptop the fuck back. That is crazy, bro. This is a brand new laptop, bro. Anyways, so as we were saying, my opinion on the LGBT community, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's forced now. Like literally, like I feel like this community is forced on our kids. It's forced on people that don't know themselves. You know what I mean? Like a lot of my generation grew up in jail, bro, where niggas getting tricked out of their spots. You know what I mean? And like dudes was low on down low before, and it's just weird where it's just like it's forced on you. So like even in our games, like I don't know if you played the new Spider-Man, right? The latest one that just came out. In the new Spider-Man, you have to do a mission for a gay couple, a dude gay couple, and they get married in the game.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. So this is my thing.
And
When we
in the Spider-Man 2, like the
in
Miles,
in the in the
Morales?
Miles Morales and the one that just came out, if you YouTube the scene and the mission, you have to go get like the dude's, like he's in high school. You have to go get his like present for his boyfriend, and it's some weird shit. And then they get married, and then you have to protect them and
Oh,
stuff. Like it's crazy.
my
But
son's
here's
not
my
playing
thing.
this shit no more.
Yeah, here's my
I mean,
thing
delete
though.
it.
Here's my thing though. It's like when we grow, when we watching these kids grow up, a lot of them like Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man is one of their, you know what I mean? So as a kid, they're gonna play this game. They're gonna see that this is okay, where it's like this is an option, where it shouldn't be an option. It shouldn't be an option. Now, say if it just happens and it happens, I respect it. When I came home from jail and I had nowhere to go and I burned all my options out and I was moving from PA to fucking, I had nowhere to go. You know who saved my fucking ass from going back to jail? A gay dude. I lived with a gay dude for like 2-3 months. That man never disrespect me. He stopped bringing his dude around because he didn't want me to feel uncomfortable. The nigga just stopped coming home, bro. The nigga stopped coming home to his own house because he didn't want me to feel uncomfortable, bro. That's how rich the nigga was too, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But it's just that's the shit that is just it's wild, bro. Like it's fucking it's just
Ya tú sabes. And then I swooped in and took you away.
yeah,
There
exactly.
you go.
Yeah, bro. Like, yo, you know what I mean? So it's fucking, but what I'm saying is like there you can be gay. You could be flamboyant as fuck, but you should never force yourself on somebody. Now, if a straight dude sees a gay dude and he knows he's gay, that's cool. And and they want to, do that, but for a gay dude, because I went through something today, and I think it's a bit traumatic because you can't really react. Because back in the days, how a gay dude would try to hit on a straight dude, and he would get his whole shit rearranged, bro, by the whole block.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't come back outside. In fact, he would have, if he did come outside, he would come outside as a straight nigga and go up the block as a gay dude. But now it's out there, and if you react the way you should react, it's a hate crime. You know what I mean? It's a problem because you're not reacting the way a 2025 mind is reacting.
Right.
So at work, I had an issue where a gay dude came up to me and wanted to see my shit. Like, yo, He asked to see my shit, bro. He asked to see my private parts. And he said it in a jokingly way. And that's how all of this, that's how predators work, bro. That's how dudes that are lurking and stuff like that, like, yo, bro, nah, it's none of that. Now, if in jobs with certain people, not me, with certain people, and this goes in every job I've ever been in, a lot of niggas do gay shit, bro. For some reason, when dudes go to work, they get around other guy co-workers and say gay shit. Every job I've ever been in, dudes do this. It's like an immature. Now that what happened to me today, I know for a fact it's people soliciting themselves, bro. It's soliciting. Like when you hear a dude, if you have ever been in a job and you notice dudes are overly gay at that job, bro, they say some real gay shit. That is because these motherfuckers are soliciting themselves. All right. So a dude say, yo, let me see your shit. Now, when I approach this person and I say, yo, I'm not gay, bro. I don't play that shit. Right there, Hav. For any gay person and anybody with a fucking straight mind and would feel comfortable because they know that, their surroundings would be like, all right, bro, I was just joking, or yo, my bad, bro, it wasn't, whatever. This gay person proceeds to be like, in an angry tone, well, how the fuck you know? You haven't tried it.
And do you know this guy? Like,
This is my coworker.
do you have a relationship with him prior? Like,
Absolutely
to
not,
this?
bro. I don't fuck with this nigga. Like, I've told this man not to talk to me before. Like, but
You
but
got a case.
I work in a factory, so we need to have communication with each other.
Right.
So I've got fired for not having communications and being that bully. You know what I mean? You got to understand, to have your personal issues, whether it's home or at job, you got to leave that at the door because it can cost you everything.
Right.
Just because you don't like this person doesn't mean that you can't work with this person. I've learned that the hard way.
Yeah, it's facts.
So, we communicating cool. We can have a little conversation, cool. But it was always weird with him. And it was always just like a real bro. Like, yo, chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? He would always say some weird shit and I would always have to check him and stuff like that. But I just told him, like, yo, just stop talking to me. So we stopped talking.
So did you bring this up to your supervisor?
I brought it up today for the first time because he violated, bro. He violated big time. Like I should have went.
And what did the supervisor do?
We had a meeting. I think I had the CEO of the company on the phone. I had the plant manager and my HR, and I had to explain what happened, and they're doing an investigation. Now, I was so fucked up from the situation because you got to understand, it's not that the fact that somebody came, a gay man came on to me. It was the fact that he felt so comfortable and argued with me. Like, I'm married. You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell everybody and anybody, I'm married from the top. I'm married, bro. Like, no, I love bitch. I love my wife.
There was somewhere he felt comfortable that he could do that, like, to you,
bro. If you know me at my job, bro, I don't speak. First of all, I work at 5:30 in the morning. In the morning, my nigga. Nobody. I don't get verbal until about 9:30. And I work by myself, which I've learned as me, a man from the Bronx, New York, in a white place like Youngstown, Ohio. It's the best thing. When you're working around a lot of white people, you work by yourself and you'll keep your job longer. Don't communicate with nobody's your friend at work. So
No.
it's not like I'm going out and I'm trying to like fucking communicate with. I don't communicate with no. But I've been at my job for 2 years, bro. I don't communicate with niggas, bro. I communicate with niggas, but I'm not going out my way to have a conversation. What you have for dinner last night? How's your wife? Nah, bro. We not doing that. I don't give a fuck about you, and I tell niggas that shit all the time. I do not give two fucks about you, what you do, how you are. If this place is burning down right now, that little safety protocol, fuck you, nigga. I'm out. That little, let's form a line and walk down the block. You really think in an emergency, I'm gonna go with a bunch of grown men across the street and watch the burning? Fuck you, I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, so
Right.
it's not like I walk around like fucking what's his name? What's the fucking Towns? It's not like I'm walking around like Carl Anthony Towns. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not walking around like this nigga. Like, I'm not zesty,
Well,
bro.
well, how can I say it? Well, now, like at this point in my life and at this age and in this moment in time, yes, I would have went straight to the manager and I would have gone through the appropriate channels to address like the situation and the issue. Because that's what they teach us with this whole sexual like harassment course that we're forced to take every year. You know what I'm saying? And so I would have definitely handled like the situation like in that way. I would have not given it a lot of like energy and attention. I would have addressed it with like the higher ups and have them take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, 20 years ago, it would have been something like, all right, yo, yeah, just let's go outside and have a cigarette break. And boom.
Bro,
You know what I mean? But in this
5 years ago.
in this day and age, a job is a precious thing.
So precious. And that's what motherfuckers don't understand, because I called a couple people and I told them, hey
Don't
yo,
let nobody take you out of your spot.
nah, bro. Listen, bro. I've got tricked out of so many spots, and like you
You know
said,
what I
I've
mean?
got fired from every factory job that's in Youngstown, bro. Like, I literally have worked every factory job. Like, I felt like I was gonna run out of jobs, bro. You feel me?
Right,
Like, you never know how much work is around here until you work for every motherfucking body, bro. Right?
right.
So it's like I can't keep doing this, bro. I'm 35 fucking years old to let a man's hormones or his actions trick me out of my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do this. I can't look at my wife, bro, and tell her like, yo, bro, we're gonna be tight for a while.
Are you in the union over there?
Nah, there's no union there.
Hmm.
I mean, there's unions out here, but not at this job.
Hmm. Well, yeah. Well, so then, yeah, you definitely have to go to your supervisor and your higher ups that are there. If
But
you
my
was
thing is,
if you was in the union, then you would call like your delegate and address it with your delegate, and then your delegate would address it with your supervisor and whoever's is up in your job. You know, it's like a chain of a command.
yeah, that dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Of course, we don't want to see anybody get fired, but we just
He's
want to.
gotta go. That nigga's got to go. That motherfucker got to go. Sorry, bro. Like, I don't want no man to lose their job, bro. I don't want no man. I don't give a fuck if I don't like you. Like I said, just because I don't like you, that does not mean I can't work with you, bro. And the reason why this shit is out of left field is because this nigga snitched on me before and
Mm.
lied about it. And they caught him in the lie. But there's a rumor that he's fucking the supervisor.
Oh.
And the supervisor's a dude, by the way. So
Well, I mean, just cover yourself and record everything and document everything.
Oh, that's an yo, bro. Hold on. So I can't. I don't really want to put this out there, but I should. I actually did have a recording of the day before because
Yeah, don't put it out
yeah, my
because
job
you
though.
might need it later. For
Yeah,
some,
my job doesn't have a policy.
your job has to have a policy,
Okay, so let me
especially
explain.
for like factory work when everybody's in one place at the same time all the time. There has to be. Well, in New York
Listen,
City,
listen. So this is what it is. My job has been working.
is it
For,
off like the books? Like your
no,
job?
no. This is a real company and everything, bro. Like this is right. So we worked the whole 2 years or the first year and a half that I worked there, bro, with no HR. No HR. So niggas were just called off.
So your HR is in house or is it third party?
Nah, now I think it's third party.
Okay, so your company hires a HR,
Right.
then
She
they
doesn't work. She doesn't work for my supervisor or my bosses or anything. She's completely different. But so we're talking, and I'm just like, I don't like certain things how shit is ran here, and they're agreeing with everything I'm saying. And then it's like, it's like I don't have management. I have a person to tell me what to do, what they feel like, but they don't. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It's almost like a sinking ship, bro. It's the easiest fucking job ever, bro. But we ain't got no paint, we ain't got no parts, we ain't got you know what I mean? It's just like the manager is fucking the one dude. Like it's
well
crazy, bro.
again, what you need to do to cover yourself, document everything. I'm talking about dates and times.
Here's where it gets tricky with people, and I don't know if this is a lot of people and
Because
and a
if
lot.
they try to play you, at the end of the day, you have it on paper, and you could get your lawyer, and you could sue.
But this is an at will state. Is New York at will?
No. But Pennsylvania is.
Okay. So at will, if people don't know, means they can fire you for absolutely anything. You can be at the most dirtiest job, and they could be like, you came in with your shirt dirty, you're fired. You could leave a minute early, insubordination, abandonment of your duties, you're fired. Like you're late more than one time on your 90 days on your break, you're fucking fired. Like at will is so technicality and they use it. You know what I mean? So bro, it's a motherfucker, bro. When I tell you it's a motherfucker to be a good man, bro, you see what I mean? Because me walking away from this situation, from who I am and where I come from,
Mhm.
170 and third, the rent building across the street from fucking C-Town, 148, nigga. I got down every fucking day, nigga. I fought every day, nigga. To be that man, that kid growing up in this place, to play the system of how they want it and to be violated in that way, bro, it takes a toll on you, bro. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I want to do something and I feel like I should do something. And I think anybody would understand why I would do something. But technicality could lead me into jail, my job being taken away.
Exactly. Like, what's that gonna do for you? I ain't gonna do nothing for you. What? And you don't get no points for that. You don't get no street cred for that.
Nope.
You get
Nothing, bro.
you get no street cred for that. So just leave it alone. That's it. And just
Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of those. The devil's just trying to trick me out of my spot
oh yeah,
situation.
oh yeah.
Now, what do I do if the nigga's there on Monday though?
Just don't feed into like the energy. But if something happens, just use the button on your phone to record everything.
Yeah, man. It's scary, bro. It's scary. Like I said, bro. I
It's
don't
just
know.
like the saying up in Jerry Maguire. The Saints show friends is show business.
Absolutely.
And nobody's your friend, especially
Nope.
at work.
Nope. Yo,
E-
bro.
Every man for themselves.
At work, niggas will turn on you so quick. Oh my god, niggas have a bad day. That's your ass, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm telling.
That's your ass.
Listen, I've been in my job going on 16 to 17 years,
God bless.
and I work with only 5 people, and they all are older than me. And and everybody has their days, bro. You know what I mean? Just because you're older and shit don't mean that you could have, like if you can't have a bad day. Everybody has bad days. And at the end, you pretty much have to adjust to how everybody is, you know what I'm saying? And but there's been a lot of times and a lot of situations where you see the true colors on some people, and that's when you have to take a step back and be like, you know what, I'm not going to take it personal, this is just work. You know what I mean? And that's how I approach work. You know what I'm saying? I go in, I do what I got to do to the best of my abilities. If they ask me to do a little extra, it's up to me, like if I want to do the little extra. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to. I could just get away with the bare fucking minimum. You know what I mean? But I like where I work, because if not, I wouldn't have been there for
Nigga, that union is everything though, bro.
so I do what I do. I have a good shift. I mean, I work from Monday to Friday, you know what I'm saying, up in the AM. That's it. I'm home by like 4. I mean, it can't get no better, you know what I'm saying? But I try to separate work from personal as much as I can, you know what I mean? Because once you cross that line, and try to make everybody like your friend is when you get hurt and when you get burnt like the most, you know what I mean? So I try to be as cautious as possible, but it's just like the saying goes: if you show me love, I'm gonna show you love. You know what I'm saying? If you give me
Show
bad
love, get love.
vibes, I'm gonna give you like the same vibes that you give me. You know what I mean? So that's it, man. We can't think about shit way too much, because that's when we all start getting grays and shit. You know what I'm saying? So just brush that shit off, and try to not feed into it. And like I said, document every situation, dates and times.
I have to, man. I gotta cover my eyes. I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? I gotta protect me from me and my family, bro. So it is what it is, man. But I always appreciate you, man. And no homo, I love you, bro.
Yeah, I love you too, man.
Yeah, man. But the positive note today, man, you ain't gotta love your wife, you ain't gotta love your friends, you ain't gotta love your coworkers, man. Love yourself and don't be ugly, bro. That's all you gotta do, man. If it'll be better and beautiful life if you do so.
Don't be ugly. Love yourself and don't be ugly.
I be coming up with some shit, right? Yo, bro, we gotta snip all of these, bro.
Bars.
I swear to God, I be loving these shits. Them shits just be coming in my head and they just be rolling with the fucking shit.
Hey yo.
Stop fucking playing. Hey yo. Let them know where they can find you, my brother.
Yeah, man. Catch me at JStorm300 on Instagram. Much love to everybody out there. Big shout out to all our sponsors. You know what I mean? Plug. And when is this boxing match again? October what? Okay. Pause.
Shouts out to Pod Stars, man. Yatu Sabe Creations,
Pod
man. If you need your merch, man,
I like that.
You know what I mean? We already know we do everything, cups, everything, man. What's the one event that we're gonna be doing in Allentown?
It's the world's largest indoor yard sale.
Yes. Storm 300, Yatu Sabe Creations.
We're gonna broadcast live from there. It's gonna be crazy.
Crazy 2 days. We're gonna be there 2 days selling all type of shit. You like PlayStation 1 games, PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 3, 4, 5 games? We're gonna have them. We're gonna have action figures. We might have a couple belts there, you know what I mean? We're gonna have a little bit of everything, some merch.
So if you up in Allentown, come through and see us. You know what I mean?
When is that again? In September?
I believe it's in November.
November. It was November 21st, 23rd. We'll get everything right. I'll have a flyer for it for us and everything. So we gonna be up in there, bro. But yeah, definitely come check us out. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff there for you guys.
It's the super gigantic garage sale on November 22nd and November 23rd.
This might be the pilots to Hobbs treasure hunt and everything. You know what I mean? This is what my brother does. We trying to get our name out there, do some pop-ups at these things, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be super fun. Like a lot of this. Actually, I'm going out this weekend. I'm going out to this new joint. That's about like an hour away, and supposedly, you know, they have some really good stuff out there. So, you know, I love like my vintage and my retro stuff. So I'm gonna pick up like some treasures, both like for me and like to sell. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you already know, man. I don't like to spend money when I go out to those things. So I like to just stay in my booth because I already know.
I stay focused. I say,
exactly.
You know what? I just have like $100 for me, and then another 100 is like to buy. You know what I mean? So you got to keep it that way.
Yeah, man. So there you have it, man. In November, we're gonna be out there in Allentown at the gigantic garage sale, man. So
super gigantic,
super gigantic, man. All right, guys. You already hear it, man. Don't be gay to your coworkers, bro. And if they say no, it's fucking no, guys. All right, you already know. We out of here, man. Not for the week podcast.
Sexy sounds and top music.
Bro, Loach.
Live in the building.
In the builder.
Yo, DJ.
That's how we do it.
You're in the mix.
You're in the mix with Not For The Week Pod.
Welcome to commercial-free radio.
It's not radio, dumbass.
Ladies and gentlemen. Let's make some noise.